Dan Carlin, the host of Hardcore History. He's already the master of taking us on these journeys with audio, and now he's moved into the realm of VR with War Remains, an immersive memory. Taking his steady, emotive narrative into an immersive moment like this was great because it focused the moments you were in. You start out in this figurative void, as so many VR experiences do, and then this explosion opens up. And then you're transported up into the sky, and you're in one of these weather dirigibles that I never even realized people could sit in. There's a basket for them. And then he takes you down. You go through a bombardment, and you see this little bunker just rattle, and he reminds you of the hell that it was for people on the ground. Then you see the trenches. You see your brothers go over. You see flamethrowers as people are in the no man's land. You see tanks explode. And then the final horror. Gas, a green mist that you can't get away from. And finally he brings you into this green void of all the millions of shells, infinite seeming amount of shells that fell on these battlefields and ruined the landscape and the people who happen to be standing there to this very day in some cases. When you look up and you see these shells, they drop in slow motion past you. It's this reminder that there's this one trench and these few soldiers are just a drop in the ocean compared to the tapestry that was the Great War. The experience is roughly 12 minutes, but it feels like half. I've gone back a few times trying to put this together, and it still grabs me each time. There's real power using this medium. I'm really glad that they released it for home release and I don't just have to go to a museum to experience it. It does remind me of something I would experience in a museum, but it has the power of some of those exhibits. It feels almost like you are inside of an artifact rather than basking in the glow of one. It's a really worthwhile experience if you get the chance. It's Dan Carlin's War Remains, an immersive memory.